We're going to go through pre-sales. Every week, books have a FOC date. That's the final order call or final order cutoff. It's the last day we can guarantee to get your guarantee. If you watch my last videos about the ultimate titles where we don't get our A covers or stuff like that, but you're supposed to be guaranteed the books you order by that date. And so every week we encourage our customers to either have a subscription with us, which is free, or to come to our website over that way, that direction. There you go, that direction to our pre-sales. You can see the look right here. Pre-sales we have every week. We add the new sales Sunday, Monday, that area. But we started with new advanced pre-sales, and we're just going to go through some of them. Advanced pre-sales are going to be like a month or more away from the FOC, but we feel that, maybe they're a big enough book to just be like, hey, have some extra time on this. So Blood Hunt is the new Marvel series coming out. It's going to be running through all the Marvel titles. And issue 1 has lots of different covers. A couple of cover images not available yet, but we've got the Artgerm, a nice Tigra, Peach Momoko we can't see yet, Baldion we haven't seen yet. We've got Fernandez, Lionel Yu, and John Tyler Christopher. He's doing a lot of these negative variants, and I think they're hit and miss. I almost like this, but not completely. Like, I like the retro 70s style of it. But you've also got the red band. So this is going to have extra pages. It's going to be more violent, bloodier. And what we do is anything that has 3 or more covers, we'll put into a cover bundle where you can save 20% off the cover price. So if you want all 8 covers of Blood Hunt #1, it's $50 down from $68.75. Amazing Spider-Man #50 is bringing back the Green Goblin. So you've got your Ed McGuinness cover, you've got an awesome Capullo cover. We're going to get a Coelho black costume. Images are not yet available, and another Romita Jr., but Negative Space by Christopher as well. I'm assuming it's going to be Green Goblin. Could be like a Mary Jane or something. You never know. Dr. Doom #1. It's an expensive book. It's by Hickman and Sanford Green. Sanford Green is known for Bitterroot. But check out that Dr. Doom by Adi Granov. That's pretty killer. And we got George Perez, Galactus, and we're getting one of those Hildebrandt cards. I assume it'll be Dr. Doom. But if you want all 4 covers, 20% off, brings you down to 28. Helverine, really popular character, stemmed from Ghost Rider. We went heavy on the cover, and nobody bought it for 2 weeks. So it just sat there, and then I looked on eBay and saw they were selling $15 to $20, so we pumped ours up to $15 and sold out within 2 days. Kind of funny how that happens, and it happens more often than, maybe because our store's a little bit smaller, maybe we're just not out there enough. Whatever it is, it is. But so if you want all 6 covers, I like that Scotty Young cover. You can get 20% off, and they're also doing a comic short box for it. We have a big selection of those, and we do ship out the comic short boxes. We can only get 5 in a box, so if you want 5 different ones, we can ship them off to you. So those are the advanced pre-sales. On Sunday evenings, we do our DC pre-sales. That's when they're due. They're going to be changing in the summer because they're going back to Wednesday Comic Book Day. So if you just click right here, you'll see the DC titles. So today is actually Sunday, so I'll be doing these tonight. So if you want to guarantee any of these titles, you can put your order in today. I'm going to be putting this post up this morning afternoon. Anyway, Batman Dark Age #1. Mike Allred's doing a Batman series about his past, and it's got a great Frank Quietly cover. I'm a big Quietly fan. Not everybody is. They think he's too wrinkly. And Yannick Paquette, fellow Canadian from Montreal. And if you want them all, 20% off. Detective Comics. Every time I look through this book, every month, and I feel like I should be reading it. The art's awesome. I love how they're doing different cover or interior artists for different sections of the story. And Federici, he's got awesome artwork. Like, he normally does covers, but he's doing interior pages and detective. And I just feel like I'm too far gone because it's maybe around 20 issues ago, the new writer and the new direction took on. And I just feel like I'm too far away from that beginning section. But anyway, I don't know. One day I think I might have to jump in and try this out. But cover bundle, 20% off. We don't sell a lot of Detective Comics. And I guess I haven't showed you this. If you want to order, you just click on the item. You can put your quantity, add to cart, and you're right there. You can check out as you feel fit. Penguin by Tom King always has awesome B covers. This month is Dustin Million. It's written by Tom King, and it outsells Detective Comics. Harley Quinn, Sweeney Boo. She is doing awesome stuff. She's also writing Cruella de Vil with Dynamite. Always great variant covers. We've got Dodson, who is well known with Harley Quinn, and he had a big stretch on her original Volume 1. And Sozo Micah, this is a killer cover, Cowgirl Harley. She's doing all the women's history covers, and you'll see another one shortly down here. But if you want all 3 covers, 20% off. Power Girl's got 5 different covers. I love this Jay Lee one. And the Sozo Micah is always popular. We sell quite a bit of the Sozo Micah covers. You can get all 5 covers for 20% off. And we only do those bundles before the FOC. So after the FOC, that deal is gone. Flash, I am really enjoying it. I keep trying to push it on other people, but not many people are giving it a chance, which is sad. Cy Spurrier, he did a book a while ago called Books of Magic, and it was like Tim Hunter, the bespectacled Harry Potter type guy. He was created before Harry Potter by Neil Gaiman. It was in the future, and it's got John Constantine as Zatanna, and it's like just crazy magic, and I loved it. So this is kind of crazy sci-fi, kind of dark Speed Force stuff, and the art is amazing for it. I'm a big promoter. I think you should give it a shot, and we're only 7 issues in. Do it. Amazon's Attack, we don't sell much of this title, but this cover right here by Vasco Georgiev, I love it. Makes me think of that Frank Miller skeleton cover, just because it's a skeleton, I suppose. Green Arrow, I gave it a shot the first 2 issues, and it didn't pull me in. Maybe, sometimes you have to stick with something for 3 or 4 issues, like watching a TV show. First couple episodes, you're like, meh, but then after a while, you're like, I'm in. But the B covers, just like Penguin, I love the B covers. This month by George Fornes, or Jorge. Alan Scott, this has been pushed back, so don't worry about that. It'll be on another FOC, but you can order it now, that's fine. Suicide Squad Kill Arkham. You can get the codes for these and get some skins or some weapons or something like that. But this C cover by Stephanie Hans, really like that one. I'm not sure what primer is, but it's there and it's colorful. I actually kind of like the cover. And Batman Joker Year 1, they're all getting reprints. So 142 Part 1 is getting its 3rd print. 43 and 44 are getting 2nd prints, and my boy John Constantine is getting a 2nd print. I'll be getting one of those for myself and a couple for the stands. But let's see tomorrow. Ooh, you know what? Tomorrow, Chelsea and I are going to be in Toronto for a concert, so we're going to have to do our Marvel order early. So please jump on that as quick as you can. But same thing, we've got all the Marvel titles, and if they have 3 or more covers, you can get 20% off by ordering all the covers. Alien, Black, White, and Blood. Alien covers are always great. Who doesn't love seeing the Alien? Avengers, we've got 4 covers, and all the Marvel titles are going to start getting these variant vampire covers. So if you're into the Blood Hunt, or if you love vampires, these might be your go-to, but if you want them all, 20% off. Avengers Twilight, number 3. We went heavier. We've been ordering more and more for each issue of the series, and we're selling out. We sold out of number 3 on the stands day 1. We still have a few B covers by Acuna left, and it's gone to 2nd printing. We get our first Stark in the Iron Man. I can't remember the name. I've read the first two. I haven't read the third one yet. We get a first appearance of the guy in the armor, man in armor. Anyway, Captain America Straczynski. I like his writing, and I have not tried this one. I'm just not a big Captain America person. I did love the Brubaker run, but it only lasted for the first 30 or 40. Like he was on it for a really long time. But the first 30 or 40 issues he did, I was really into it. But there you go, vampire cover. Doctor Strange only has two covers, but one of them is Alex Ross, and it's awesome. Spider-Verse second print. We didn't get many pre-sales on it, but we ordered heavier, and we sold out of the A cover within a couple of hours once they went live. First appearance of a new character, and we still have some Scotty Young, and I think we're sold out of the other ones. There you go, some Scotty Young. Another Alex Ross cover. I always love when they do the a comic cover, like a classic cover on the cover, and I think people are going to want that one. Darbo, I recognize her from doing a lot of the Disney covers, like Maleficent and Hades. I don't really remember her doing many Marvel covers, so that's kind of cool. We got our Vampire, Nick Bradshaw, and if you want all four covers, 20% off. Power Pack, nobody orders this. We're not bringing it in unless somebody actually orders it. She-Hulk, cut down to two covers. Usually she would have 3 to 5. One of them is the Vampire. Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin. This is about the guy who gets the serum tested out on him, so essentially he's the first Green Goblin. Will it be a big thing? Who knows? But there's a vampire cover, kind of a cool green blank, and I love this Del Mundo one coming out the back of his head. That's pretty great. You got a Paul Smith Hidden Gem, and if you want all the covers, all 5 of them is 20% off. Star Wars. Chelsea does the pre-sale, so I don't see them usually until I'm gonna do the order. And I saw this cover, and I was just like, I like it a lot. I like the green background. I like the reflective Lando on there. And I also like the action figure Watto. So if you want all 4 covers, 20% off. And they come free bags and boards as well. High Republic. Our sales have gone way down on High Republic stuff. People are not feeling the Star Wars as much. Maybe it'll change. Maybe it won't. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in the future. I can't see the future. Vengeance of the Moon Knight, number 4. Jed MacKay. I'm pretty sure it's still Jed MacKay. He's, I feel like he's like the Bendis of now. Bendis was writing Avengers, X-Men, Spider-Man, whatever else. He was just everywhere. And Jed MacKay has been doing Moon Knight, Avengers, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. Like, he's done a lot, and he's a really good writer. And he's a Canadian out from the East Coast. He swung by our booth once at a convention. He probably doesn't remember, but I do. Lots of covers there. Well, there's only 3. But Venom, crossover story with Carnage. And you've got 5 different covers. And I love this Rose Besh. I'm a big Rose Besh fan. She's got a CGC signing coming up. Maybe I'll see if people want to submit to that one. We do the odd one. If you are interested in it, you can reach out. But I love it. It's like looking through water coming down a window. It's just a cool idea. X-Men. X-Men is going to be coming to an end. They're going to do a big old relaunch after the fall of the House of X and the fall of the Powers of X. So it's all going to come to an end. We haven't sold X-Men insanely well for the last, I guess, from this volume. I thought it would do better, but no, not many new readers, like just the old readers who just read X-Men. The trading cards covers, they do well after the fact. We usually don't sell any like on the stands. Maybe we get 1 or 2, but it's like weeks to months later, then they all start to sell. But you can get all 5 covers for 20% off. And Kid Venom is finally coming out. He had a one-shot that was a reprint collecting his origin story. But now we get an original story. It's got the negative by Christopher and an homage to Venom number 2. And this looks like, it reminds me of a Nightcrawler cover. Anyway, you can get them all if you want. and second print to Spider-Punk #1. We still have first prints in stock, so if you want a first print, we got them. So that's your Marvel and miscellaneous. Finally, let's do the miscellaneous. We pick and choose what we put up here. We used to put up all the miscellaneous indie titles, and it would take a long time. Plus, we just wouldn't get many pre-orders on it, so it just felt like wasted time because it can take an extensive amount of time to put all these things up and all the bundles, and so we are picking and choosing things that we think we might be able to get people to pre-order. If there's something you want, always reach out to us and say, hey, I want to try this out. We'll help you out. Feral, if you were into Stray Dogs, you might be into this one. So Stray Dogs was a horror series about a murderer drawn like a Disney cartoon. So this one we're getting a cat version, and of course every issue is going to come with a horror movie homage. I'm just going to do a little read here. A new horror from the creators of Stray Dogs. Meet Elsie, Lord Fluffy Britches, and Patch, three indoor cats lost in the not-so-great outdoors during a nightmarish rabies outbreak. Without their humans to protect them, the cats rush to find their way home before they're eaten by the forest full of rabid beasts on their tails. Don't get bit, don't get scratched, don't become feral. So yeah. Will the cats outsell the dogs, or will people like the Stray Dogs one better? I don't know. But I know people will jump on this to give it a shot, and we'll find out with issue 2 if it's going to be as popular as Stray Dogs. Sam and Twitch, we get two covers. The other one's way down here for some reason, and that's the McFarlane variant, so there's 2 of those. Under York, #1, Image and Boom have been putting out lots of 5-6 issue miniseries, and it's just getting a lot. So we're sometimes we try 1 or 2 of issue 1, and if it doesn't sell, we don't bring in the rest of the series. It's just there's a lot of them, and they eat up a lot of new release profit by not selling. So that's why we kind of stick to pre-sales and you requesting subscriptions. Local Man, Bad Girls. So you got 3 Bad Girls on the covers. Duke, we've been increasing our sales or our orders for the Transformers and G.I. Joe. People are really enjoying it. And at first we were only getting about 10, getting the 1 in 10. Now we're bringing in enough to get the 1 in 25s. Maybe we'll get up to the 1 in 50s, but we need people to start ordering them in advance. But they're going into second, third, fourth prints, and they keep selling, and we're happy about it. And I've been skimming through some. I haven't done full reads, but they look awesome, and I love the ideas that they're showing. So there's me pushing G.I. Joe and Transformers. King Spawn, Scourge Spawn. It's kind of the fallout of the new Ruler of Hell, which is a she-spawn. So yeah, we're getting more readers on it, and we're selling more Spawn back issues. Monstrous has got its 50th issue. It's Santa Takeda and Marjorie Liu. It's high fantasy. The art is amazing. Jumping in at issue 50 is probably a little daunting for people, but we have the graphic novels, and we are doing 50% off Image Volume 1 trade paperbacks of long-running series, so you can get Monsters Volume 1 half off. Give it a shot. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But yeah, we want some people to read some new books, so check out our graphic novels page, which is... where is it here? I don't even know. Oh, right there. Graphic novels. And you click that, and you'll get different Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse. Anyway... back to this. Cemetery Kids Don't Die, #2. #1 sold out and gone to second print. Invasive 4. I don't think we sell any of that. Or Jill and the Killers. We have 1 subscriber on that. World Tree. Tinian is awesome. His stories are great. But that pause between issue 6 and 7 really killed a lot of people. I guess the momentum of it, and our readership dropped off. Probably more than 50%. Yeah, delays really kill books. I will say I haven't read past 6, and I will say I thought it was over. I thought it was a miniseries, but it's still going, and we still bring it in. But if you want to guarantee a copy, pre-order. Spend the Night, They're Here. I have no idea what that is. We got some other When the Blood is Dried, Baby Barbarian, Kill Town. So new indie stuff that I know nothing about. But we do have descriptions in if you feel like reading about them. Savage Dragon. Some people say that Savage Dragon might end up like Spawn. You know how Spawn 100 to 250, those issues are really, really expensive in the back market. Just because of how low printed Savage Dragon is. Like it's only a couple of thousand books per issue. Um, if it gets popular again and people go to hunt out those issues, yeah, maybe they'll be worth a lot. But there's only a few. I know there's a few that go for a lot just because of the scarcity of them. It may happen. If you're one of those guys who like to invest in the future, maybe Savage Dragon's something you should get into, and just hold on to them because they're really cheap. You know, $5.40 a book, and you know, low print runs. Radiant Black, Philadelphia. It's been crossing over with Spawn and Savage Dragon in his last couple of storylines, or last 4 issues, 5 issues. What's the furthest place from here? We have no subscribers on this. No, we generally don't get any pre-orders. It sounds like a good book. I'm going to be reading the graphic novel soon. We brought the volume 1 in. So I want to give that a go. I love post-apocalyptic stories, so I'm really going to try that one out. Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, has been awesome, and it's been selling really well. We went heavy on number 1, which is great because it ended up being like a $20-25 book because nobody bought it at first off the stands. They were sitting there, which, you know, it happens for us. But I think number 5 might be the conclusion, and we will certainly bring the graphic novel when it's all collected. A one-shot from High Republic, and here we go, Duke, 3rd printing. I love that cover. That is a great cover, and I'm sure we will sell multiple copies because people love great covers of reprints, and reprints have generally a lower print run, harder to find. And number 2, Baroness covers always sell, so we will be ordering a bunch of them, but guarantee your copy by hitting our pre-sales. Void Rivals, 7th printing. It keeps coming out. I guess people really are hunting this out. Like maybe they get into G.I. Joe and Transformers and they want to figure out how Void Rivals fits into it. And so they're going back trying to find these books. 6th printing on number 2 and 3rd printing on number 6. And that is your miscellaneous pre-sales. So we're going to try and do videos like this. Maybe we'll think of a different concept on how to do this, but this is our first one, my first one. I'll try to get Chelsea involved a little bit more. But yeah, pre-sales every Monday and Sunday. Sunday for DC, everything else on Monday evening. That's when I put my order in and close these out. So it helps us out. If you shop from other stores, order your books early from them too to help them out. Like all of us stores need the customers to let us know what you want to buy because new issues sitting on the new release rack kill. They kill. All right. So that's our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com or the ccb.ca if you want to type less. I've got nothing more to say. I've got to do some work. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.